아침이 돼야 되나 보네요. 여기 일단 NPC도 없네요. 일단 나는 메인 퀸을 한번 해볼까? 될지는 모르겠다만. 아니. 무슨 일이고?
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle. Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast. Levarden has excellent taste.
아다!
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
The remaining guests are in that.
뭘 꼬락!
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
탈러. 근데 왜 이름이 안 보이죠? 버그인가요?
We'll speak shortly.
Morton hugged his steed with his knees and knelt.
Old Vizim's ashes still smell.
Horse and all!
After that, the tournament was a mere formality.
두엣 백자.
Out of my sight.
아다!
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold. And
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
혜은.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
mind your tongue, mutant.
히히
Duet.
죄송.
I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now. You shall be summoned when I need you.
Be nice.
아하.
Geralt
오랜만에
of
보네요.
Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return
백허그
to my
간다는 줄
duties.
알았어, 씨.
I'm certain we'll speak later.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Levarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Holy shit. 기덕군요. 퀘스트 갱신. 다른 손님.
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast.
다른 손님하고 얘기할 사람이 있나?
It's amazing.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On
ADHD?
occasion, but not unusual
아니겠지?
for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well,
Spit it out.
she needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
라이트. 남자가 필요하다. 인절미를 아주 좋아하시는가 보군요. 곤드레 만드레 나는 취해버렸어. 세 잔 정도 마셨는데도 끄딱 없어요. 네 병째 마셨는데 끄딱 없다니. 5병째 끝냈습니다.
Curses. I'm drunk.
He speaks.
I broke my vow. I swore on a heron.
A heron.
Nonsense. Tala hired me to come incognito to the feast.
You blew it.
No scene, please. This ring will get you in the house of the night. Half price.
뭔가 받음. 예, 리리. 건드레, 만드레. 아이씨, 더럽게 취하네, 진짜. 예.
Get out of my sight, freak.
아다!
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine.
안 돼.
From that page boy at the end of the
안
room.
돼. 더 이상 무리야.
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
They cannot expect us to stand.
정치랑 연인을 만난 것 같은 것 같아요. 예? 어째서요?
Not entirely.
But look around the room. People whispering in each other's ears, tongues flapping. Tongues, tongues, tongues. Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Leuwarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
그 말이 아마 맞을 것이오, 공주. 권력과 싹 걸려 두 가지가 서로 번갈아가며 서로 탐닉하는. 야이씨, 이거 갑자기 왜 이렇게 약을 오질하게 빨았어?
You may be right, Your Highness.
맞장구 쳐줍시다.
Power, sex, power. They both come down to one thing. fucking others. May I ask you?
야 이 자식아!
Go on.
나 유튜브 잘리는
What
거
is the
아니야 이거?
king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Dull? I have grown
Shas.
hungry,
Shas.
and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What
저
do
눈이
I
빠꾸
most
없으시네요
desire?
아무튼.
I have it.
그래서
I answer
아다군요.
your ever so dull
아다
question. If
폭격기.
you
아
bring
죄송합니다.
me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
벨레라드에게 야 일단 술 좀 깨야 되겠다. 아 일단 술 좀 깨야 되겠다. 이거 안 되겠어. 너무 어질어질하다. 어쩔 수 없이 돈을 좀 써야 되겠네요. 여관 주인 이보시오 주인장. 주인장 밤 좀 빌려주시죠.
Greetings.
안녕하시오.
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
True, though not many since this state of emergency.
Any other interesting customers?
You are nosy. Terrible fault. I have a terrible fault too. I'm greedy as hell. I knew we'd agree. I've got nothing
아이,
against
진짜
gossiping about my
내 돈.
customers now.
I'm listening.
No, these suspicious types have been coming here for a while. The soldiers ignore them.
I gather they wear salamander symbols.
You know them.
Ever listen in?
They speak softly. I've heard very little.
I'm sure they've said something interesting.
I overheard them talking about a password to an underground complex. Was it a workshop?
What was the password?
One said the word thorn.
Thanks for
다시?
the information. Bye.
빵.
Nasty day. Forgive me. Busy now.
안돼. 나갔다 들어와야겠다. 아 언제쯤 혼자서 잘 수 있을까 진짜. 주변에는 여기는 또 캠프파이어가 없어가지고요. 그지 같네요. 나락구. 아우 돈 많이 깨진다.
Your
Greetings.
Can I help?
I need rest.
Yes.
키스. 기름. 상처 입은 크리처들에 강한 고통을 준다. 제비. 이런 건 나중에 만들고 일단 잠이나 잡시다. 한 시간만 자봅시다. 아직 자정은 안 남았나 보네요. 놀랍게도. 깜짝이야 씨. 아하 편안. 드디어 제정신으로 돌아오네요.
Master Luvarden requests your company at 6 in the evening.
아이씨 초저냐? 잣댐 초저녁이래요.
Greetings.
Can I?
I need rest.
Yes.
초저녁이면은 이때? 멍청한 짓 했네. 오케이 됐다. 빰빠밤빠밤빠밤빠밤빰빰 딴따단따단따다단. 벨레라드가 어디 있죠? 벨레라드 옆에 있었나?
Yes?
Do you know one Siegfried of Danelle?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed. Many of the Order perished in the swamp at the hands of the elves. All save him. They say he hid 2 days within a cow's carcass. Whatever happened, surely old Ache of Danelle, Siegfried's father, wouldn't have fled when faced by elves.
You don't know that, so you shouldn't judge, sir.
It need be said, however, that though he gathered information about the tactics of the Scoia'tael, how does that compare to the stain which the mission left on his honor?
Where is he?
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
기라큰. 단데라이언 여기 있지 않았었나? 어디 갔지?
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
Here's your lute.
Great. I owe you one. I need to prepare.
When's your performance?
After 8 at night. Come if you want.
If I can.
Yes, I can. 아무것도 주지 않았습니다. 아, 여기 있다.
I'm listening.
공주가 좋아하는 음식.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
Will do. 보드카?
Relax, Burgermeister.
I'm listening.
Can I ask about politics?
I thought you were a decent fellow.
When will the king return?
Everybody's asking that question today. I tell everyone the same. He'll return in due course.
I hope so.
보드카. 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 보드카.
Sometimes I prefer to
웨이트리스. 웨이트리스 어디 있어요? 아, 여기 있다.
Curses! I spilled the chef's famous white sauce on some dame's red gloves. I sense trouble.
Can I help?
How?
I have a pair of gloves.
Really?
있었나? 없네요.
Don't be...
보드카. 아이, 돈 없어 죽겠는데. 오케이, 보드카 샀고요. 아무튼 보드카 샀어. 아, 또 술 취한 상태에서 얘기해야 돼?
Do you have something tasty for me?
시간이 좀 더 필요한다, 저가.
Out of my sight. Out of my sight.
어떤 걸 원하는데? 아 진짜 이씨.
Out of my sight.
어떤 걸 원하시는지요?
Out of my sight. Out of my sight. Do you out of my sight. Out of my sight.
가입구 컷이네요. 아니 뭘 원하는데 씨. 벨레다한테 먹이면 되나?
Relax, but
I'm listening.
보드카 한 잔.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
탈러와 대화를 해봐야겠다.
Farewell.
탈러 짱.
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will
사라만드라 아니야?
come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
유사 첩보원 같은 건가 보네요.
I can't deny it.
스파이
May I
첩보원
ask a
뭐 그런
personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
둘 다라고 할까?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
또 mention it. 드웨스는 정확히 어떤 사람이죠?
Who exactly is DeWet, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
내가 구해줘야 되겠구만.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
그 다음에 누구랑 얘기를 나눠야 되는 것일까요? 아다아곤주가
Any
제일
idea what the
좋아하는 집.
princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. Be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
옆방으로부터 편지? 뭐 여기? 아, 이건 아니고. 못 끼나? 아, 낄 수 있네요. 옆방이나 하면 여기 말고는 없을 텐데. 나 이미 갖고 있는 거 아니야? 아닌가?
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking.
그냥 어쩌다 보니
What's Ada's favorite
주워갔습니다.
dish?
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time
카트블레퍼스?
ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepus meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit.
왜 불러요,
Since then, my
형님?
men have been hunting
유조기,
catoblepus throughout the
유조기.
continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
아트리스. 아트리스띠. 아트리스.